Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to stream. My name is Jaeger, and today is Final Fantasy XIV. Last we left off, we were just doing dailies nonstop. Well, it's now come to the point where dailies are about to end. Not for any supposed reason of, like, there's nothing left to do. There's still plenty of dailies that I can do, but I figured at this point in my gaming, my tombstones are about to reach 2,000, which is the maximum limit. And this is the green tombstones, mind you. And I told myself that it would probably be a good idea to slow down, because we're only in part 2 of Post-Endwalker. And we all know, if you're a veteran Final Fantasy XIV player, there is going to be a third. So I figured, instead of just going all gung-ho and getting the latest tombstone gear possible for all of my jobs, at this point it's time to slow down and focus on unlocking everything and catching up to the rest of the player base. So that means finishing world quests, finishing any jobs that still need to level to 90, crafting jobs, doing some updates for my house, and also unlocking my island sanctuary. I have not done that yet. I have seen other people do it. It looks interesting enough. Also, I need to focus on, what else am I supposed to be focusing on? I've already forgotten. I think I need to focus on, oh, that's why I forgot, because I hate this quest, Hildebrand. So after world quests are over, that'll probably be the next thing, until I can't do it anymore, and I'll unlock Island Sanctuary. So let's see how far we get today, get right into gaming. Also, let's also talk about the playlist that is playing right now. Obviously, you can't hear it because of copyright reasons if you're watching the pre-recorded stream. If you want to watch me live and listen to the music along with me, go !music join, and that'll take you to a particular spot in my Discord. There on my Discord is an invitation for you to listen to my playlist on your Spotify. While we're live, obviously, I'm going to be controlling the music, but you'll at least be controlling the volume. So feel free to listen to my music, or keep that off and listen to yours, or just enjoy the sound effects of the game. Okay. So here we are in Limbs of Lominza, and this is where we left off on one of the world quests for Dragoon, Reaper, you know, the physical melee jobs. And also, I want to take a quick look at my tombstone. So here we are, 1890, which is 110. So that would mean main scenario, alliance quest, and one more thing. It doesn't matter what, because... why does it matter? Because everything in dailies is like 15 tombstones or more. But I want to hold off because Jaeger has not finished Pandemonium. So whenever I go through my first time on those, obviously there's going to be some green tombstones that are going to drop. So I am probably not going to focus on dailies at all for Jaeger today. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to be focusing on Thundering today. I'm going to be all on Jaeger just for tonight. Maybe we'll do Thundering on Thursday, which is my other streaming day that I do Final Fantasy XIV. Ah, perfect. I do need to level up Machinist and Reaper, and for Alliance raids to currently have DPS in need, I am taking that opportunity. Only need 3 levels left, and I'm good. So since the queue is less than 5 minutes, I'm not going to change jobs, because I don't even know if this is going to be a cutscene or not, and you know how cutscenes work. If you get into a cutscene and you're in the queue will pop. Instead, maybe I should do something with my inventory. I mean, look at this. This is a lot. Probably one thing that I could really do is hop over to my house, because if you don't go to your house often enough, you could lose it because you haven't visited, and you know we set the timer. What the timer is for? The timer is for automatic deconstruction. It happens, but luckily it hasn't happened to me because I stay very active in making sure that I go to my house every single time. I just haven't done it lately because I've been so focused on getting dailies done. Guess I can just show off my house a little bit here. This is my house. This is Stratagem's Hall. Made with the armory design. Have yourself a nice little weapon shop here, thanks to my retainer, Penny Peridot, taking care of the stands. Over here, I've got my nice water element fountain. I think Jaeger likes water and ice, maybe. And then over here, I've got a training grounds. There's also a striking dummy over there as well, so, you know, as soon as you, like, buy something from me, if you want to try it out, you can try it out here on the level 1 striking dummy. Over here, I still have the level 80 striking dummies. I will eventually get to the point where I will focus on getting those, are they nuts? Hunter nuts? Hunter marks? Whatever they are. And I'll get the level 91s in here so I keep at least up to date. So that's one of the things that I'm trying to get around to, is just getting some upgrades to this house. Going on in, we have a tavern area that, you know, eventually whenever I get a big enough community, this is where I would love to hang out. I also want this to, like, eventually become, like, a place if you need to find a static party. This is where people hang out to, you know, find people. Or if you already have a well-established party, you can use one of the five rooms that I have in here for you guys to gather and talk about battle strategy before you actually go in to your actual battle. So this is one of my rooms. I think I just call this the manor room just because of the manor couches in here. It's nice, it's quaint. It's not my best, but there are obviously better rooms. This in here I call the expansion room because obviously of the portraits. Every room has enough space for 8 people. So if you're running a full party, everyone's got a place to sit. Here's probably, like, whenever things are starting to get better. This is my doll room, so I've had a good sort of collection going here, and I've got a whole lot more. If you, like, quickly saw my inventory, that there's some more stuff that I have, and I got lots more in storage as well. But like I said, there are 5 rooms, and that was only 3 of them. Also, say hello to, oh shoot, what did I call this? I think I called this the Adventurer's Desk, because I got my little, the Unending Journey over there. This is where, it's kind of a roleplay kind of thing, where you can come and tell your stories about your adventures, and it's like that on my Discord as well. Well, not my stream Discord, no, I have another Discord, for my venue called Stratagem's Hall. It is available on my stream Discord if you want to go and enjoy it. And then this is my trophy room. Obviously, I will get to that Q-pop in a really quick, but you can see that's just nothing but trophies. And then last but not least, we've got the boss room. This is where, if you are super serious and everything, you come in here. And you see I've got a bunch of trophies up here as well. They are all bosses, so this is why this is called the boss room. Alright, let's go ahead and go into this alliance raid and have some fun. Get a little bit more leveling up. Thunderin has all of his jobs leveled up, so he never has to worry about that anymore. And he's a magic mastery. He's got more jobs than Jaeger does. It's just Jaeger has a bunch of DPS jobs, that it's hard to level all of them as quickly as tanks and healers. Okay, so when I return, I'll go back to this house, and I've got some things in inventory that I want to store in here as prizes in the future whenever I decide to actually do something like that. And someone needs to say yes so we can start this raid. Since I'm not going to be really doing main scenario and cutscenes and stuff, unless by some miracle a DPS is needed for the other dailies, I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I've been doing in Dokkan Battle. It is part 3, and I finally finished everything that needs to be done for this month's celebration. And because of that, I went all in on the summonings. And granted, I didn't get a lot of amazing things, but I did get like 2 or 3 sub leaders, one brand new leader. It was GT Goku, GT Heroes, and I did get a new LR. It is Vegeta, where he exchanges with Goku during the Planet Namek saga. I got a few, like, duplicates and stuff, especially I got a bunch more duplicates of LR, Agility, Super Saiyan 1 Goku. I think that's supposed to be for, like, Cooler, I think. That it's supposed to be part of, you know, what the card is dedicated to. I don't know for sure, because, all of the categories of that card aren't to say anything about it being a movie Goku. Anyway, I got 2 duplicates of that, which was like crazy, so I unlocked my additionals and criticals. And a few other things here and there. I think I got a lot of things Rainbow too. Some of them aren't subs at all. A lot of them are really old cards. Obviously, that's why they are rainbowed. But I am going through the process of getting everything that I summoned, even from part 2. I'm still working on. I got the transforming cell. I got good Boo and evil Boo, the tech one. And I got heavenly events Kid Gohan. And I need to do a lot of work with Kid Gohan. Not just with Heavenly Events, but I also need to do LR Exploding Rage Kid Gohan. I haven't even done that. I also need to do Icarus Gohan, the tech one, because I think that is what I need for the EZA LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, the physical one. Some of these events, I mean, they've got requirements for some cards that I never ever use and like was just stuck in my inventory for the longest time. And whenever like Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 were initially unlocked for EZA, it was like an oh no kind of moment, because I didn't have any of those cards leveled and awakened and ready to go. So I worked really hard to get them to a point, but I was way too slow, and then the event was not available anymore. Even in Portal of Memories, where you can go back and do it based on a different kind of currency. It's still not available. So I'm just like doing all this work in hopes that eventually... Yeah, I'm not paying attention because I'm just rambling on. I can't get a break. Yeah, I'm getting ready for that event to come back. Hopefully it will come back. I just now noticed that Jean D'Arc is my free company leader. Trying to let her know that I'm in the same party as her. See if we can get this done. Yeah, we did it. So the grinding never stops on Dokkan Battle. Speaking of grinding, I've also been scripting a card building search engine tool for it. And I've been working on the database because the last time I worked on the database was October 2021, and there has been a ton of cards since then. So I've been going through the process of bringing in those new cards and also making sure all of the cards that exist in the database already get the new categories. And I'm almost done. I think maybe one more day at it, and I'm all caught up, so I can focus back on the actual search engine that I want to do, which is something that all the other websites for Dokkan Battle I have not seen yet. Every time I go to a different site to check out like what their tool is and what it does, at first it was pick 2 cards and maybe, just maybe, you'll get like a good idea of how well they link together. And you just keep picking and choosing until you find the right combination. That was no good. And then someone came in and they use that idea, and you can pick 1 card and it can tell you what the best links are, what card best links with that card, and it'll give you like a list of them from, you know, most linked to least linked. And that's fine and fine and all. And my search engine, initially, that's all it really did. But then I was thinking of this idea even more about doing some other kind of searches that you can do. So it's kind of like this all-in-one kind of thing. I won't speak any more on it than that, because I don't want someone coming in here and being like, "Oh, I'm working on that too," and then it's a race. But it's gonna be amazing. Alright, I need someone else to get this. This again. Got my camera a little too high up. Can't even see me. Alright. Zoom out a little bit too. Oh no. I'm gonna go over here. Whoa, wasn't that just perfect? That didn't work out at all. What else can I talk about? Final Fantasy XIV isn't the only game I play. If you have seen me on the weekends, I play I play City Skylines. And, if you weren't here on that last stream, we couldn't play City Skylines last weekend because there were some updates and mods were creating some errors and I couldn't log in. Well, I couldn't, like, load up my cities. But we were able to come back this last weekend, and it was, like, mostly all focused on Stream City, which is the city where my audience can come in and claim some properties and request certain things to be in the city. So a lot of my day was just focusing on Stream City, getting that up and going, where we last left off. And one of the big goals that I wanted to do for Stream City was getting the incineration plants. Because we were having such a trash problem. People who actually own houses in the community district kept moving out because of the trash. So, we finally got our incineration plants. The trash has now been taken care of, and we're not having an issue with that anymore. So now I can focus on just... Oh, I don't know. Just focusing on actually having the city grow based on the audience instead of, like, me needing to get to a point to unlock certain things. And I think the next Stream City, or the next city where you can claim stuff, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get it to that point with the whole unlocking the incineration plants, so I don't have that issue like that ever again. But that won't be for a really long time. We just got this city going not that long ago. There's only 7,000 population, and we are going for as long as we can. And just hello to Jean. One of the cool things when we were last playing City Skylines in Stream City, I went to the workshop and found a couple different assets based on some of the conversations we have, which is one of the ways to get property in Claim Your City. You have a conversation with me, we'll probably create a conversation. I actually need to get in here. Create a conversation, and one of the assets might go into the city based on our conversations. For example, we were talking about like if there was any kind of dungeon or boss fight that I hate, that I just want to never play ever again. And for me, that happened to be the Ridorana Lighthouse, which is part of the Dalmascan Alliance raids. So, because of that conversation, there is now a big old lighthouse, and the asset is based off of the Alexandria Library. It just looks like a really tall building, and we put it right next to a body of water, and now that's in our city, and it's kind of amazing. There was also a conversation that I was having with Nekodia. Her son got his very first car. He's still a baby, so it's just a toy car. But I thought that was just so cute, and I entertained the idea that what if Sean was at a car dealership as tribute to him having his first car. So he now has a Toyota car dealership in Stream City. So that's kind of awesome. Let's see here. I also had a conversation with someone brand new to... well, not brand new, but he's been in my stream once before. And I just wanted to, try to strike up a conversation with him, what he's been up to. And he now has... He likes playing City Skylines as well, and he's been working on something that is like Los Angeles based. So because of that conversation, I added a studio water tower into my city, and that's one of his claims now. We also had a conversation about I can't remember exactly, but a pizza parlor was brought up. And so I'm going to go to the workshop again and hopefully find another asset that is like a pizza parlor. And that's going to be one of his other claims in the city. So that's basically how claiming properties in Stream City works. You follow me, you get a residential... but if you have conversations with me, then you can get some more special things like, just assets on the workshop, bus depots, transportation lines, roads, and then if you're like Nekodia, who's pretty much here almost every stream, then you can control an entire district and its policies, or a specialized industry and its policies. So I needed to create a forest industry because it was available to me, and I wanted there was a demand in industry, so why not start the forestry industry? And since Nekodia has been a really good friend and been lovely to hang out with, and also has so many properties because we've got so many conversations going on, I asked her if she wanted to be, if she wanted to claim the forest industry, and she said yes. So I got that started for her. She decided on her policies, and eventually it's going to grow a little bit more, probably next stream, because I want to add more things to it. Have that thing grow to like level 5. That's the max level. So after I got the trash picked up and all the houses in the community district that has been claimed by other people finally got cleaned up, and now they've got new houses. Now my focus was able to go into my other city, which is Industry City. This city is based off of a all of the knowledge that I have taken of playing this game just accumulates into the next city. So the very first city I made was called First City, so very generic. And then it was Second City, and I messed that one up, so I made Second City. And then I got the traffic mass transit DLC, so I created Traffic City, and messed that one up, so I made Second Traffic City. And now I have not only the Specialized Industry DLC, but I also have Sunset Harbor, After Dark, and I think one more. Oop. Uh-oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Okay. Nope, I didn't make it. Sure. What was I saying? Hey, level up. Now it's 88. Awesome. In the arc. Give it to my leader. Pass. Ooh, do I have that? Yes, I do. Pass. Could have been paying attention to this as well. I don't want that. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, the other DLC I got is all accumulated into Industry City now, so I'm learning how to use those specific assets. Something about DLC expansions. Thank you. Thank you very much. By the way, this is Nekodia, aka Elethadia, or Atav on YouTube. And yeah. Industry City is all about, you know, taking all the knowledge that I've learned thus far and just making the city better and better. And obviously all that knowledge is going to come into a Stream City as well. There's going to be a point where a Stream City is going to slow down, and I'm going to focus more on Industry City. It just all kind of depends on how active my community is. Alright, let's see if there's any... Oh my gosh. High demand of tanks. Nope. I guess that's done. You go by many names indeed. Alright, what I want to do here real quick before we head into role quests is go into my housing. There you are. Come here. Indoor furnishings. I'm gonna just go ahead and store that. That was the only thing? Okay. Thought there was more, but... Put these in here. Nope. Okay. Okay, one of the next things that I'm going to need to do is inventory clean. I should have actually did that before I started stream, but what are you gonna do? So let's go back to Limsa. Old Charlian. Well, I guess I am going to Gridania so I can just, you know, keep things cheap. As a veteran, I have tons of money. Yeah, 11 11 million right now. But that's not important. It's a good habit, especially no matter where you are in the game, especially if you're new, that you should find ways to not spend your gil. Especially if you spend your gil a lot. So reduce the amount of times that you teleport everywhere, use airships, use chocobo taxis, use ferries. Make sure you are utilizing your favorite destinations and your free transport. If you have a software token, which you should, it's always nice to have a little bit of extra security, even though it's just a game. I think it was... We'll just go to Drowning Wench. It's the closest to an Aethernet crystal. Then we shall get started on unlocking more stuff. By the way, Neko, are you home? You all nice and relaxed? Shoes off? Hanging back? Let's see. Everyone here? Good. We will make for the Dailies in search of Dao's hideout. Our friend Noel will be waiting for us there. Blasphemy 2 may be present. Be vigilant and keep your weapons at the ready. Are the NPCs going to talk about blasphemies more? Yes. Yes, they are. I am not doing all for one. That sounds so cliche. I'm going to do Duty of the Strong. Duty of the Strong is to protect the weak. Oh, that's right. I'm controlling the company of heroes and delegating on how they should do things. We meet again, no. Then I get to giggle about bananas every time. Oh, the banana head? Where is the blasphemy? Tell us now so we may end this madness. Oh, right, the... Oh, there's the blasphemy. So is it a behemoth? We already had a behemoth. Oh, that's not... that's a brand new monster. I've never seen that one before. Speak of the bloody devil. For the royalty. There it is. The dread beasts I saw beneath the waves. Hey, no worries, Neko. Just go ahead and throw it in the Discord. You know, I'll see it eventually. And you know how I am too. It'll take some time for me to see it, so don't feel bad for it taking time for you to post it. Oh man, I'm hitting an echo of all times. Did I just brush it off? Wow. Defend the commander. That has never happened before. Usually you just let the echo do its thing. That is the first time the Warrior of Light said, no echo. No. Don't want it. And then it demanded attention again. The echo is a cat. Doesn't do it whenever I need it, but whenever it needs it, oh my gosh, does it want it so bad. Psh, I bring grave tidings. My queen. The wretched shorewalkers poison the minds of the Spawn brothers with false words and foul magics. Our poor beguiled brethren renounce Lord Leviathan and name him a false god. They treat with limbs of Lomenza, and some even call for an alliance. We must summon him, that that the lost might receive his blessing anew. This I would gladly do had our stock of crystals not run dry. Spawning time is nearly upon us, yet you fight and bicker amongst yourselves? How am I to birth a new brood when my children grown stand divided? Who dares enter the sacred chamber? Psh! Forgive my intrusion, Queen Mother. I speak for the Sahajan who seek in accord with the Shorewalkers. Okay, I really can't do this. I keep getting lightheaded every single time, so no more shh. A new age is upon us. We needn't turn to false guards, nor foment bitterness and bloodshed in our precious spawning grounds. The Shorewalkers have changed. They endeavor to understand us, to share these lands with us, that we may have peace and we are spawning grounds. Could this be true? Lies, lies! Do not be deceived by that one's illusions, my queen. He is a heathen who has strayed from Lord Leviathan's light. The Shorewalkers are oathbreakers, now and forevermore. As they extend one hand in friendship, they clutch a dagger in the other. We are beasts in their eyes, deserving of naught but slaughter. Oh, for a blessed moment I felt the faintest touch of hope. But you are right, Dao. They are demons, and we are damned. Oh, for woe, my poor children have lost their faith. Their minds poisoned by lies. They turn away from Lord of the Wool, and cast their lot with the enemy. 'Tis so, my queen, 'tis so. We will have no choice but to abandon our sacred spawning grounds, and seek to the ocean's floors to rot and decay. Now, my dearest of children, you tell them that we have no future? How can I bring new life into this world, knowing that my brood will have their hearts stolen and abandon me? What? I cannot! Psst, what's happening? Please, my queen, you must calm yourself. Psst, ah! Queen just ate a fish. Such power! Such beauty! A blessing from Lord Leviathan himself! Oh, that's it. That's why we've never seen this before, because we've never seen the queen before. So this is a blasphemy, eh? You can see what the fuss was about. Have your wits about you? Good. You can fight now. Now is the time. If you can fight, now is the time. Alright, alright. Stupid cat. Calling the Echo a cat now. Strike now, my queen! Send those Shorewalkers and their honorless leader to her death. Ooh. What's happening? I can't feel my legs. Paralyzed. Understand? Turn it up. Hudgin Jam. If anyone knows the music pun that I did just there, feel free. Put it in chat. See how wise you guys are. Why, mother? Are we not your children too? You just smushed another fish. Shame. Shame. Oh. I gotta remind myself, I need to make an audio clip for Shame Bell. Damn it, we cannot weather another blow like the last. I still don't know what in seven hells just happened, but I'd be damned if I'm going to go down without a fight. Hey, Hollow, thanks for the lurk. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by. There, I have my note. Steady, the beast is feeding on our ether. Aether. We will not survive a head-on fight. Landonel, Ood, remember the company's stratagem when faced with overwhelming odds. Smoke bomb. Retreat! Let's get ourselves bloody hells out of here. No! My food! Who are you? You're a little late in the role quest to be someone new. Damn it all. We'd had better luck holding back the tide. How's it goes, friends? Is what I'd normally ask, but judging from the muttering cursing, gather it didn't go all that well. We barely escaped with our lives. To think the damn beast had a power to stop us in our tracks. Literally. What do we know of the creature's origins? Was it once a Sahajin, as you suspected? Mayhap the Echo afforded Jaeger some insight. It did. In its unrifled timing. Gao's villainy knows no bounds, sowing seeds of despair in our Queen Mother's heart, that she might transform into that monstrosity. If she was the first to turn, then there was nothing deliberate about it. Still, it's clear that his words served as the catalyst. If we kill the blasphemy, it'll be tantamount to killing the Sahajin's queen. That's not going to endear them one bit. I can't return my spear against the mother who birthed me, let alone take her life. Out of curiosity, did anyone see who fired that shot? Were it not for them, we'd all be dead. I know not, but we must formulate a plan, and quickly. My scouts tell me that the blasphemy has left the island, and now roams the open sea. I will order them to continue the search. In the meantime, we must find a means to overcome the beast's formidable offense. Leave that to us. Time and time again, we've used our wit and experience to triumph over the longest odds. To defeat your enemy, first you must know your enemy. Tell me, Commander, what do you reckon was the most valuable knowledge we've gleaned from our initial encounter? That the blasphemy has the power to absorb ether, which means if we cut off its supply to ether, it might help weaken it. Now that we know how the beast disables its foes, we can use this knowledge to devise a proper defense against it. That is not all we have learned. While the blasphemy can maneuver through the water, it also frequents caves and the likes. Our best chance of defeating it would be in such a place. Our only chance, I dare say. I will send scouts to identify any and all large caverns and coastal areas that could serve as shelter for the massive creature. To ensure the safety of our people, and to have any hope for peace with the Sahajin, this is a battle that we must win. All your strength and wisdom will be needed in the days to come. Dismissed. Alright, is this our hangout spot now? Oh, poor Noel. Come, let's share our findings with the Maelstrom. Oh, so we are going back to Maelstrom Command. I don't know. I think it's definitely a good idea for me to, like, not focus on tombstones right now. Because it feels like there's still a lot for me to catch up on. So, like, I don't even know what the newest Alliance raid is. Like, I haven't found the unlock for it yet. Now that we have seen what the blasphemy is capable of ourselves, it's just more plain to me than ever that it must be slain. Reach out to all the trade ships entering and departing Limsa. Inform them that any sightings of the blasphemy are to be reported to Maelstrom Command at once. Sorry, I'm just reading through, chat. I don't know why. Mostly because, the sound effect for me to know that they are talking, isn't on right now, and that's for you guys. But I do want to make sure that I keep up with them. Otherwise, I'm just another somebody in a group. Wait, was that the commander, then? He seems a little young. Okay, 89, so this one and one more. Ah, Jaeger, I wish I had better news for you, but the blasphemy continues to elude us. Except whenever you get a link shell. Can you hear me, Commander? This is Wizzacat. I have an idea of how we might take down the blasphemy. Meet me in Costa del Sol as soon as you are able. Ah, went to go back to retire, huh? That sounds promising. I'll tell the animal you'll be away for a bit. Godspeed and stay safe out there. Sad fish boy indeed. Alright, Fisherman's Guild. Costa del Sol. 40 gil. And it really doesn't take that much more. Obviously, you can teleport over there, and you could just, you know, teleport. But that's more gil. Apologies for having you come all this way, Jaeger. Ever since our encounter with the blasphemy, I've been racking my brain to find a way of dealing with the debilitating attack. Sadly, I've come up empty-handed, and my companions fare no better. But I thought you had a way to figure it out. Oh, that's whenever I started thinking. If only our finest was still with us. He always had a knack for noticing what the rest of us missed. His eyes were so sharp he could spot a foe's weakness with a single glance. Thanks to him that we were able to slay both Leviathan and Titan, and live to tell the tale. The rub is, well, he's a bit eccentric. And yes, I know I could say that about all of the company members, but unlike us, he prefers to work from the shadows. Truth be told, I've not seen him since the day we disbanded. I doubt he'd help his old comrades, even if we asked, but an order from the company's acting commander would be a different story. our heyday, we had a way of reaching him. Whistle at the forked road, and sooner or later he showed himself. Didn't matter when, winter or summer, in broad sunlight or the dead of night, he'd always be watching from afar. With any luck, he still is now. But I've rambled long enough. Go now. This may be our best and only hope. So the forked road. Ah, this forked road. I'm not the greatest whistler, but you give me some time. Lick my lips. I'll get there. Here I was, enjoying my retirement. Why'd you have to go and bloody whistle? Ah, so you were the commander. That's a nice outfit you got there. Call me Lawrence. I'm the company's resident sharpshooter. At least I was in my day. No need to tell me who you are. I've been watching you for quite some time. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just curious how my former mates are faring. Not as curious if folks were about me, though. First Whizzicat, then old Mistbeard himself. Ha! As if those carvers could ever catch me. And now Eorzea's storied arrow summons me forth. Oh, arrow as in hero. No need to say why. You're gonna ask me to help to take down the blasphemy. Okay. I'm not asking, I'm ordering. Yeah, the scarf is cool. You drive a hard bargain. I like that. Who am I to refuse an order from the company's acting commander? So tell me, acting commander, what specific duty would you task me with? I trust you do have a plan. Now why don't you use your eyes as a sharpshooter and find its weakness? So you need a way to neutralize the beast's most potent attack. I can tell you like getting up close and personal with your foes, so you'd be needing some support from a distance. What do you suppose might be best suited for that role? Well, I could be suited for that role, but this is for physical melee, so darn it, I can't be a machinist or a bard. Merlyweb and her twin muskets can handle the job. Yeah, I'm gonna keep, like, nailing this into his head. It's like, I could have 2 people from a distance. Damn right. My eyes are among the keenest in the realm, as you doubtless heard from Whizzicat. In pure marksmanship, none in Limsa are the Admiral's equal. Oh, so you're saying you're just as sharp as the Admiral. Yet, Merlyweb is ill-suited for a supporting role. Not lack for skill, of course, but rather, come to think of it, there's something you should know. Follow me. I wish that cutscene would just, like, take me to where I'm supposed to go, instead of just coming out of the or walking, and then coming out of the cutscene like I haven't moved at all. Huh. Where are you? Do I have to go up higher? I do have to go up higher. The heck? Oh, you're on the cliff side. Nice view you got here. Quite the view, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I did say. I often come here to admire the sea. Yeah, that would be nice if games did that, yeah. Just a continuous stride of cutscenes. Like they do with the main scenario, just a bunch of them right after each other. If you would, indulge me for a moment, and I'll spin ye a yarn. Why, just try not to doze off. Oh, he's gonna tell me a story. Back in piracy's golden age, the League of the Lost Bastards ruled the Rotano. I was one of them, as was Merlyweb. We were led by none other than her old man, Blosis Blotefin, the most feared captain of the seas. Feared by his enemies, that is. Stern and unforgiving though he was, he took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. Get on with it! As it were. Aye, he was a father to me. He was like a father to me, to us all, till that faithful day. Was in the year 1562 of the 6th Astral Era. That's the first time I've heard a year in this game. Lominsan merchantmen were struggling with nigh constant raids by the Sahajin. Around this time, Blosfist had yielded a day-to-day leadership of the bastards to Merlyweb, his pride and joy. She was still growing into the role, though, and everyone knew the old captain was still calling the shots. Old Blosfist had a noble streak, he did. Ordered us to defend the traders from the fishbacks. Merlyweb led the effort, and we fought day after day to keep the seas safe. The fighting was fierce, but we always came out of it in one piece. Until we didn't. Until a skirmish. A Sahajin survivor with his last breath summons forth the Lord of the Wool. The great beast toppled our mast and cracked the keel like an egg. We clambered aboard the merchantmen as our own ship sank. Not to do, but wait for the end. But then comes Blofus and his bleeding flotilla out of nowhere to pull us out of the fire. And he did. But the Leagues of the Lost Bastards were never to be the same again, for even though we escaped with our lives, we soon discovered that Captain Blofus, our iron-willed, unwavering leader, had fallen under Leviathan's thrall. Oh no! Of course, in those days, we didn't know much about drowning or tempering. Didn't know what to make of our captain as he grew more haggard by the day, his words devolving into crazed rambling. Then, one day, he vanished, taken off with half of our men. Not long after, a band of pirates calling themselves the Serpent Reavers began taking prizes in the Indigo Deep alongside the Sahajin. Their helm was none other than Captain Blowfist, who cast his lot with the fishbacks. Merlyweb knew what had to be done, and to her credit, she didn't shirk from the deed. She acted quickly, sneaking off under the cover of night with a skeleton crew, without so much as telling me. Of course, that didn't stop me from stowing myself in the cargo hold and joining her on the voyage. She was none too happy to see me at first, wanted to leave me out of sight, she said. But seeing as I made myself known when she was struggling to fend off a horde of reavers and fishbacks, it wasn't hard to win her over. Her twin muskets fell in one after the next, as my sharpshooting kept her safe from afar. We cut a path to the center of the isle. It was there we found Blowfist, or rather, the miserable wretch he'd been reduced to. All bones, with skin shriveled and a tangled mat of white hair, eyes bulging from his head like a fish as he prays to the Lord of the Wool. Merlyweb challenged him to a duel, and a dim memory must have flickered in his drowned mind for he accepted. And so, with only me there to witness this, Merlyweb ended her father's life. The League of Lost Bastards would have lived up to his name if it weren't for Merlyweb. She assumed full command and restored us to our former glory. Not long after, she triumphed in the Trident and was named Chief Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. I often think back upon that day, seeing her change into battle, muskets blazing. Might seem reckless to some, but that's how Captain Blowfist taught her, and she knows no other way. That's why I made it my job to support her from the shadows, and it's a role in which I happily serve again. I owe that much to her old man. My only doubt was whether you, my friend, were worthy of commanding me, but watching you from afar has answered that question. Tell Wissacat and the rest of my no-good companions that Lauren stands with them. Good story, bro. And that is lore. That is entertainment. And that is why I do this. This is why I enjoy these types of games. For the lore! I'm gonna go ahead and change the playlist. For any of those that have been listening to my music, the playlist that you were listening to was Final Fantasy Battle Prep, and this is usually for playlists when I am getting ready to go into battle. Obviously, I'm not going into battle anymore tonight, most likely. So I'm going to change it to something that I'm doing right now, which is downtime. And I'm feeling really laid back right now, so I don't want it to be really upbeat. It is evening after all, so we're going to do relaxing downtime. Once again, if you want to listen to my music, you can't, and obviously you can't hear it through stream because of copyright reasons. So if you're on Twitch, use !music join to go to my Discord, and then you'll get to see an invitation to listen to my playlist on your Spotify's. Well, there's a surprise. I had hoped your words might reach him, but never did I imagine he would agree so readily. Well, he'd been watching. Ah, there's one thing, Jaeger. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention Lauren's involvement to the company. Laurendell in particular. They'll find out soon enough regardless. Does he like to make a good entrance? At any rate, this gives us new hope in our battle against the blasphemy. All that remains is to set a snare and lure the beast into our clutches. Our scouts are on the lookout for the creature as we speak. If the latest reports are to be believed, we are drawing ever closer. You mean in one more quest? And with that, I best get back to it. I trust you can report these latest developments to the Maelstrom. Till we meet again, Commander. Barry's over here, right? Yeah, there we are. Back to La Minza we go. Ooh. Actually, no, never mind. I was about to say, it's like, I could do a Pandemonium, but then I would be whisked off to Elpis, and I don't want to do that. Actually, what is the actual name of the area? The World Unsundered. Yeah, they call it Elpis. Let's finish all these world quests, go to Razadhan, and just finish them all up. And then, if we get time, I will work on Pandemonium. Gotta get those green tombstones. The search for the blasphemy continues, though I understand you've been carrying out an entirely different investigation. Marksman by the name of Lawrence, eh? The Admiral will be pleased. Of course, we won't have much call for his skills until the blasphemy is found. Rest well and prepare yourself as necessary in the meantime. Lawrence, why does that ring a bell? I ain't telling ya. And here we go. This should be the last quest. The Fight of the Blasphemy. Despite our best efforts, the blasphemy continues to elude us. For the time being, sorry to interrupt, but we have an incoming communication from Wizakat. Hello? Commander, we've snared ourselves a blasphemy! While our erstwhile companion Riel to thank, knowing that the creature was once the Sahajin Queen, he kept a close eye on the spawning grounds. Sure enough, he spied a massive black shadow moving beneath the water not long ago. After receiving word, Shamami Lomami directed the Maelstrom warships to the vicinity. herd the beast with cannon fire into the Satasha Sea Grot. Isolated as the Sea Grot is, we can engage our foe without putting small folk at risk. Any words for your men, Commander? Avengers! Assemble. Actually, I want to do it. I want to do it. I gotta get it up, but I'm gonna do it. I have to get there. It'll be hilarious. Trust me. Do 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 do. Give me a second. Give me many seconds.
Assemble.
I just had to. They clearly put it in here, so you have to do it. You don't have to tell me twice. I've been acring for a rematch. Rush in blindly, and it will go as poorly for you as it did the first time. Huh, knowing you, I'm sure you'll show up just in time to see me deal the killing blow. Now, can we not save our vitriol for the quarry I've lured to the perfect spot? Which I've lured to the perfect spot that is now awaiting patiently for all of you to put it out of its misery? Blayflock Scobby booms, blast overbig blasphemy into bitty pieces. A motley crew you'll never find, but will serve you well when the battle is joined, believe you me. This is Merlyweb. I will ready a warship at once. Assemble outside the wench once you've all seen to your preparations. Alright. Gonna grab some mail before we go. Nah, probably good to keep my wits about me, yeah? Now I almost feel like I cut the playlist off too close. Because I'm about to go into battle again. Actually, you know what? Since this is a job role quest, and this is the battle for the job role quest, and I am on Dragoon, we're gonna play the Dragoon playlist. This playlist is just all about, you know, anything related to dragons, dragoons, lancers, or just jumping. Ah, Jaeger. The other should be along soon. No, not let the bodies hit the floor. At least I don't think I put that in here. No, I didn't put that song in this playlist. I do think I have it somewhere else. I think I may have it in the Dark Job playlist. The blasphemy is still contained within the Sahaja... I can't believe I've never said this right. I always thought it was Satasha, but no, it's Stasha. Stasha Seagroat. There it will meet its end, Navigator willing. But that my brothers and I could join you in the fight, and yet, blasphemous though it may be, that beast was once our mother. I understand, Null. Forgive us for what we must do. Were there a means to reverse the transformation, we would do all in our power to bring your mother back. Sadly, there is nothing left for her to save. For the future of the Sahajin and Linza Lominta alike, the blasphemy must be laid to rest, and when the deed is done, I would bring your brothers, even the crushing tide, aboard the great ship we call Vilbren. I do not want to slay your mother, But this thing that she has become, a mindless beast who would enslave and kill her own, is an affront to the memory of who she was. It is not her. It is not. Remember this always. You must. I will not ask you to shoulder the burden of a matricide. When the time comes to strike the final blow, I will do the deed. Admiral, all you say is true, and yet... That darn link pearl. Commander, I sighted a group of fishbacks, crushing tide most like, heading straight for the sea grot. You best make your way here, and fast. Time to move out. And then, any words for your men before we set sail? We've already assembled. What do you... Just go. You guys know what to do. I'm still gonna say things on the side of confidence. You're going into this role quite well, haven't you? You keep on giving me, like, abilities to do so. Enough talk. Yes, enough talk. Time to show the realm of the Company of Heroes hasn't lost a step. Aye. We'll stand a better chance of slipping past the crushing tide if we split up. Jaeger and I will go together, while the rest of you take a different route. Let us brook no further delay. To Sastasha. Man, you really gotta slow down on that. Satasha was so much quicker and easier to say. Oh, Dao. My queen, I beg of you. Pray show your loyal son mercy. This is what you get. Dao is now crushed. Here we go. Time to give it a go-go. Give it a go-go! It's Dao, or what's left of him. Speaker Dao, why would our queen do such a thing? Because the queen isn't without thought. The queen isn't thinking correctly. It is that the shorewalkers say. What we thought was a blessing is in truth a terrible curse. The whore, who must away at once. And leave the shorewalkers to face our queen mother alone? No, I will stand with them. You mustn't sully your hands with the blood of your mother. Go and be with your kin. Go. Forgive me. There's his entrance. I was beginning to think you wandered off a cliff, Lawrence. Must you say it like that? I prefer to think of myself as fashionably late. Yep, there we go. One of his entrances. Let's do this! Enough talk. It comes. Also, Rin, how dare. I am not a floor tank. Here it comes. We're counting on you, Lawrence. Leave it to me. Ah, no Ebony's weakness escaped my eyes. Come on, do it. Just one shot here, and... Ah, there we go. Oh. See how easy that was? I reckon you can do it too, acting commander. Yeah, okay. Ah! More? Thought I was done with this. Trickiers won't work on us anymore. Ain't that right, acting commander? Alright, that all you got? Time to put it out of his misery. Ow. Oh boy. See, now this is the kind of song that you get for a Dragoon. Crisscross. Man, this is quite the fight. Way to go. Just be wary. There you are. Hey, Wizgat came in.
You're in my sights.
Keep shooting. Get to him eventually. Gonna be quite the long fight. Doing this again. Everyone run! Ugly? Yeah, this beast is like completely brand new. I've never seen anything like it before. Oh boy. Just need some love. My gosh, this is taking a while. Uh-oh. Whoops. I didn't know that this was supposed to be a protection spell. I thought it was a DPS check. Hold on. I also need to check to see if I'm actually, like, not doing so well. No, I have the latest that I can get right now. I could run to Razahan and get more gear, but I think I'll be okay. So, I'll just try again. Yeah, thanks. I failed. But hey, now I know better for next time. As I always say. Wow, it's much easier for me to say I die. It's much easier to type what I say than say what I usually say. Because I don't say it, I type it. It used to be live, learn, grow, but I changed it a little bit, so it's now you die, you learn, you win. So, I've already did the die part, and I've got the learning part, so now I just need the win part. Yeah, blue is good, but it's 560. I could get some 590 stuff, just to strengthen it up a bit. And this is 570, so not bad. Alright, come on. Alright. Time to try again. Improve, adapt, overcome? Yeah, that's another way of saying it too. Yeah, definitely. Oh man, that hurts. Okay.
my sights.
Alright, here we go again. I ate a burrito. Too much Chipotle burrito. But I have a hard time stopping myself at half a burrito. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't eat things that have a big portion to them anymore, because I don't like leftovers. So I just eat everything that's in front of me, and that's why my belly looks so big. Alright. Here we go to do the thing again. Okay, I did get it. Woo! This hurts. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! That's enough Aether to go blasting the entire island. We better work fast. I'm trying. We stand with you. Hey, it's the Sahajan coming to our aid. As we do for the future of the Indigo Deep. Hey! Let's get this done and over with.
The winds favor us.
There we go. Finish this off.
I will not yield.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna make it? Yeah, we'll make it. We did it! Woo! I do need to upgrade my gear. That was pretty close. Hey! Thank you, Ren. You were just waiting for that, huh? I will not ask for forgiveness, but this is a promise. You will be remembered for the mother you were. Admiral, I have no words. And it's gone. Our Queen Mother returns to the depths in eternal slumber. With your strength, you could have crushed us easily. Why did you spare our lives? The beasts and blasphemies are born from despair in our hearts, but no more. I would break the cycle. Though Tao may have been blind to it, I believe in a future where Sahajin and Lominsan live in harmony. Actually doing not bad since we don't have to focus on dailies. Hour and 20 left until stream is done. Even after losing who she was, your queen made for your spawning grounds, and it is there she drew her last breath. When your next queen is crowned, know that she will have a safe place to raise her young. Once you have selected a suitable location, Limsa Lominsa will recognize and honor your claim. A promise for which we are grateful, Admiral. But what of the other peoples of Vildebrand? The Kobolds are open to the idea. The details will need to be negotiated, but I am confident we'll reach an agreement. Sahajin, Kobold, and Lominsan alike yearn to abide in peace. We can make it so. I've never fought alongside shorewalkers before. I must say, it felt good. Ooh. Yep, it is almost 10. We have fought our neighbors for generations. It has won us only suffering and tragedy. I beg of you, lay down your spears. I hope that was like just what he does, instead of just like... It'll take time and effort to bridge the gulf between our peoples, but bridge it we shall. But bridge it we shall. Oh my gosh. And he's gonna sneak away, too. Uh-huh. I dare say we have a lot of talking to do as well, don't we, Commander Lawrence? Uh-oh. Haha, Landonel, if you just allow me to explain. Well, looks like the company of heroes are back together again. Let's be off before they drag us into this mess. Yep, it's nice whenever the game like breaks its usual mold and does something different. Perfect timing, acting commander. You must save me from this bloodthirsty bastard. Well, Lawrence, let's hear your excuse, and it better be a good one. Why in the seven hells were you skulking about in the shadows while we did all the dirty work? Like you'd not be any happier if I showed myself sooner. I can hear you whining now. What, you didn't think we could handle this on our own? I'd be bloody furious regardless. Don't think I've forgotten what happened, or rather didn't happen on the day of our duel. Even though the future of the company hung in the balance, I waited, and waited, and waited for some damns more. You still never turned up. But I've got you now, and I will have my satisfaction. Given Lauren's penchant for late arrivals, I couldn't help but worry too. To say he cut it fine would be an understatement. And not by choice, as usual. My scouts observed him roaming near Costa del Sol not long ago. It would seem our commander's woeful sense of direction has not improved in the least. I'm honestly surprised you've never realized, Landonell, that was to blame for his extreme tardiness. That the commander did indeed arrive at the agreed-upon location for your duel after the sun had risen and set a half a dozen times. Navigator, take me. Shamami, you promised that would stay between the two of us. Wayflux, you have a kind word or two for your old commander, don't you? Commander Lawrence. Commander no more. New commander. Friend to Gobbies everywhere. Does many sweat works for Gobbykind. Yeah, a lot of work to do if you want your title back. And there I thought you were too much of a coward to face me in battle. Come now, Landonell, you know me better than... Then it's settled. We fight here and now. On your guard! Oh yeah, he's totally running. Put that thing down, I say! Put that thing down where it came from, or so help me! You could hurt someone with that. Oh. Hard to believe he was once the glue that held this merry band together. That's right, if you haven't realized the obvious, Lawrence is our former commander. Forgive me for not stating it plainly sooner. I didn't want you to think we doubted your leadership. You made it quite clear. I have, like, a good sense of figuring things out on my own. I'm not your commander for nothing. I am smart, you know. He's got his quirks, but as you saw, he's a force of nature on the battlefield. Anyhow, I think we can all say your stint as acting commander has been a rousing success. Now, I reckon it's about time you gave your final order. What final order? You're my lot now. Company of heroes bandbreak once more? Wayfox never liked parting with Gobby friends. Here. I may have my complaints, but we're good together. A good fight never far away. A good fight's never far away. You hardly need a company or commander to get that. And should Linz and Lominza again be in peril, there's nothing stopping us from rising to the occasion. Till then, you're all strong enough in your own right. Why not serve the weak in your own ways? I mean, that's what they've been doing, but they've been so lost. He probably wouldn't mind. Xiaomi wouldn't mind. Him too. Your final order is to pay me for the rest of my life. Exactly! You've had quite the turn of duty, but all good things must come to an end. Any parting words before we go our separate ways? You're still mine! Yeah, give Giger Wuju my best regards. The rich man of Costa del Sol who owns the lands. Heh, finally I can enjoy some semblance of peace again. At least as much peace as a man can enjoy waiting hand and foot on the Lord of Costa del Sol. It may have been a rough sailing at times, but I rather enjoyed serving under you, acting Commander Jaeger. Well, if you've got something to say, let's hear it. Final words, duty. Alright, what am I gonna tell Landonell? Return to the whalers and keep the murdering to a minimum. Ha! As you needed to tell me. Well, I enjoyed the diversion. I know as well as any that my true place is in Gridania, leading a respectable life. You may not have the perfect commander, but 12 is my witness. I hope to be fighting by your side again. Farewell. Well, let's hope that does happen. Return to the waking set. I await your orders, Commander. He called me Commander. Look after the you, Bray Nun. I have responsibilities. A tribe that wants for my guidance and protection. I can ill afford to tarry here much longer. Nevertheless, it is with some regret that I take my leave. For all their faults, of which they have many, they are my companions, and I will miss them. Let's hear it, Commander. You owe me a bottle of your finest Bacchus. Indeed, indeed. I mean to return to Wineport as soon as I've tied up a few loose ends here. Speaking of wine, I've always preferred the older vintages. Left to sleep in their barrels for many a summer, they come out tasting better than ever. One might say same about our own company. Braveflox want busy work. Braveflox awaits Uplander's lip flaps. No more cheese wars, please. Oh, the stinking cheese. Braveflox feels heavy heart, but accepts Uplander's bossy words. Braveflox had good times and happy fields with gobby friends, but good times will come again, and when they do, new boomsticks will bling Blasty Doom with much fastness. Alright, that's everyone, Lawrence. Sure hope I'm saying his name right. Unless it's Lorenz. And on that note, I ought to be on my way. Slipping away again, are we? You're a creature of habit. I resented you for a time, you know, but I think I understand now. Better to shun fame and not serve as an example for glory seekers too eager to fight and too quick to die. You're overthinking it. I'm a creature of whimsy. A man who lets Tailwind carry him where it will. But more importantly, this new age belongs to the new blood. I've had my day in the sun. If you succeed in brokering peace with the Beastmen, there'll be no need to worry about primals, and the company can go permanent retirement. And then, I can say I did the right by the old man. If you haven't been there for us both, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger. Thank you, Lawrence. Brother. Bah! It was nothing. It was you who shouldered Captain Bluffus's burden, and that of the entire League. I'm sorry, Merlewib. I know it hasn't been easy for you. But I dare say you've worked hard enough. Maybe us company folk aren't the only ones in need of a retirement. Ah, but I said too much. Admiral, retirement? Who's gonna take over? Who would take over? Any thoughts? Lawrence holding his tongue? Gosh, you have changed. But yes, my greatest test as Admiral still lies ahead, as we steer the great ship Vildbrand towards a new future. You truly are your father's daughter. I owe you my thanks too. Dare say you did almost as good a job of keeping my men to task as I could have done. Call it a hunch, but something tells me our paths may cross again. But forgive me if I carry on like I've never seen you before. Not unlike my old friend Mistbeard. I prefer to keep my past in the past. Okay. And with that, I'm off. Take care of yourselves. Alright, I think that's good enough for the Dragoon playlist. That's mostly just for, you know, fighting anyway, so we're gonna go back to relaxing downtime. Wait, that's not relaxing downtime. That's a playlist that I'm currently working on. Thunder and Lightning. For Thunderin'. I don't know why I pressed that one. Oh, I get to talk to the Sahajin, too. Psh, blasphemy is no more. But we will never know lasting peace until the crushing tide agrees to lay down their arms. It'll be a daunting task, but as we saw in Satasha... I have to say Satasha is just... It's easier. They are not beyond reason. Byron! Have a good sleep. I still got an hour left. Unless I want to cut it early. I don't know if I want to cut it early. I will do all in my power to see that your efforts and the sacrifices of my brothers were not in vain. Forgive us. Even after being freed from False God's thrall, still we clung to our hateful beliefs. It was easier to hearken to Speaker Dao's every word and turn a blind eye to the harsh truth. Easier and cowardly. I will return and speak with my brothers of the crushing tide. I will tell them of our Queen Mother's sacrifice and the vision of hope you have shared with us. I ask only that you give us time and trust us to make our own decision. You have my word. If you would not be averse, let us return to the spawning grounds together. Adventurer, I have no words to express my gratitude to you. I will repay you the only way I know how, by doing my part to usher in an age where Shorewalker and Sahajin stand as one. That sounds good to me. You're gonna have to bail soon too? Yeah, no worries. My wife probably will call it early too, because she hasn't really been getting up as early as she wants to. So she may go to bed early just to recover the lost sleeplessness. Or the lost sleep. Sorry, I said that wrong. Lost sleep. So, you guys go take care of yourselves, have a good night, have a good rest. Hopefully you're rejuvenated for a brand new day tomorrow. Thought I had to sneeze. Just us now, it would seem. Ever since we achieved a measure of peace with the kobolds, I prayed that this day would come. There it was. Ever since we achieved a measure of peace with the kobolds, I pray that this day would come. Though, it is of course only the beginning. Negotiations must be held, and words exchanged in earnest will invariably lead to a flared tempers and bruised egos. But such things will always accompany meaningful progress. The history of Vilbrand is one of bloodshed, but we have the power to change our ways. After all, it is clear that we are united more by our similarities than we are divided by our differences. I will share what I have seen of the Sahajin with my fellow Lemenzans, and listen closely to their doubts and concerns. For it must be harmony not foisted upon from them above, but one which they aspire to of their own free will. No doubt, Noel and his brothers will feel the same. Again, you have come to Limsa's aid, my aid, at a time we needed it most. When we meet again, I hope it will not be an admiral and adventurer, but as friends, mayhap trading war stories over ales at the wench. Well, doesn't that sound fun? Probably after you retire, of course. Don't want to be showing some favoritism to the Warrior of Light. But for now, I must return to my duties. Drafting reports and decrees is hardly the most exciting part of my role, but it is a necessity. If you happen to pass through Razat-Han, pray share your exploits with our delegate there. Doubtless he'd be interested to hear your first-hand account. That's what I'm going to do. Bye, Admiral. One day I will lay down these muskets of mine for good, but not yet, Father. Not yet. And there's that. Okay, so... taking a look. Go to Sundrop, go to Sundrop, go to Razat-Han. See what else do I got in here. Razat-Han. It's all over the place. But Razat-Han is where we're going. What is the quickest way? Oh, I know. Return to Charlian. And actually, on my way there, I'm gonna do some beast tribes. And that's going to help with, Weeper, I think? I'm gonna do Weeper, maybe? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I'll just fly with my Land Rover. Alright. So I could do Machinist, or I can do Reaper. Why don't we just do Machinist? Because it's just so close. Alright. Run around. Grab these things real quick. Listen to some good, relaxing music. Get tired. Wish there was more to talk about. Alright, I'm out. Nighty night, Jaeger. See you next stream. Yes, next stream will be Thursday afternoon, and then Friday afternoon, both Final Fantasy. And if not then, weekend. I haven't figured out a day just yet, but obviously it'll be on the weekend. Have a good night. Oh there. You wouldn't happen to be Master Mario's associate now, would you? Yes, here you go. Oh, okay, so this is the Beast Tribe quest. It's just so far away. Are we there yet? No. Alright, where are you? There you are. All the way out here. $3 to go back that way? Okay, and then there's number 3 over here. Or is it up? Up, down, I don't know. I gotta get over this. Okay, that's all the beast quests. Take this. Check to make for sure that the next mission didn't drop. Take this. Looks like the next one isn't available yet. Oh, take this. And okay. So now I got this new one to do. Hager, here to see how we're getting along, are you? Let me go grab Maru. Thanks to your helping Kakana's odd jobs, we've been keeping our carts rolling and staying out of trouble. Communicating with the locals still feel daunting at times, but Maru here makes us some gula to break the ice. That was a little weird. It all kind of just stopped. Not good animation. You need to like use some secondary emotion in that to make it feel still alive. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Gula is this bright-colored powder used in some Thavnir's religious traditions. There's an old belief that you'll be blessed with good luck and spared from evil if a visitor sprinkles you with a healthy handful. It's enough to make even the most stubborn burghers happy to welcome us. Sisters know it's been nothing but bad business for everyone lately. I reckon a little extra luck will do us all good. That it would. Though our own luck might be better if a girl Saru didn't start galloping with glee whenever she gets so much as a glimpse of the stuff. But all in all, we've been getting our name out there and learning the job. Might be slow going, but we're making good progress. But boss, is slow going really gonna cut it? So long as I get the ride, I ain't got no problems, but... Our carts ain't exactly designed for hauling cargo. No one beats us for speed, but practically speaking... Sooner or later, some silver-tongued dab hand's gonna come along with their carriage or boats that can carry loads and loads of packages. And then where will we be? Out of work, that's where. Our carts might not be the best carriage and freight, but it's like you said, Maru. At speed, we're unbeatable. If only there was some way to make the most of it, to offer a service that no one else could do better. Yeah, don't look at me. Maybe your customers may have some ideas. True, we won't get anywhere marinating in our own juices. Let's just ask around and see what speedy services folk might need. Is what I'd say if I knew the first thing about making small talk, which I don't. Help me out? Let's start at the great work. I've got a delivery request from an alchemist there, so me and Zara will head over there first. I'll meet you there by Aetherite after I picked up the goods. Let's go, Silver! There we go, the rendezvous point. And you know, as soon as this is over, I'll get more beast quests to do. You wait by the Aetherite, but no sign of Trina, who should arrive before you. Has trouble befallen her? Perhaps you should search the area for any wayward hippos. Oh my. Down, boy. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You really saved our skins, Jaeger. Me and Saria zipped over when we heard yelping, but it was everything I could do just to keep that beast at bay. I don't know what would become of me if you hadn't. I want to express my sincerest gratitude. Anyway, I'm imagining things... Or does it smell like food around here? If I was a Viralgia, I come running too. You have a sharp nose, miss. Yes, I was in Yillimad on an errand when a merchant bade me to take this fruit, insisting it was delicious and perfectly ripe. How was I to know that every beast in Saltwind's welcome would agree with its claims wholeheartedly? I thought escaping that herd of drooling Gaja would be the worst of it, but my hopes were fruitless, as it were. Well, the next time you've got something to haul, call Hippo Riders. Me and my associates do fast, safe deliveries by Hippo cart. Yes, I've heard talk of Hippo couriers as of late. Never did I imagine one would come speeding to my rescue. I'll absolutely call upon your services in the future. I'm gonna load his food onto the cart and see him into town. I still gotta pick up that package, so come find me inside the Great Work. This time, for sure. So something new that I added, a window to check out some things that are going on in Twitch, and it seems like someone made some clippies. I'm gonna be looking at those later. Also, I want to figure out a way for the bots to have those automatically upload into my Discord. Ah, you're the couriers, aren't you? You're here. You're already here. Huh, but you're with the students of Baldessian, aren't you? What business have you with our parcel? I don't know about bald students or nothing, but Yair's helping out with our new delivery service. Really? Supporting small businesses? How grand. So, can I have the goods now? Ah, well, you see, that is to say, it's not quite ready yet. I overslept, is the thing. Just a tiny bit, so I was rushing to get it all prepared. And that's whenever I made this truly minuscule error in the formula, and, well, it exploded. Quite explosively. Exploded? That's, my condolences. In that case, I'll just hang around here while you're getting it ready. No rush. Let's go and do the talking thing while we wait, and see what our potential customers need most right now. Alright, conversations. Here we come. Yeah, gotta start the whole accompanying thing. Why couldn't it just done it in the exact same, like cutscene piece? Not cutscene per se, but in the same dialogue. Do I need anything? Well, the Radiant Hostess used up its entire stock of medical supplies during the final days, so requests for replenishment keep pouring in without end. Can't remember the last time I sat down for dinner with my family. Seems like a different lifetime by now. That's, unfortunate. I wish I could help, but I don't know the first thing about medicine. Follow me. The rest of the customers will say the answer of what you need. Do I need something? Why, I'm glad you asked. I depleted my stores of honey. I haven't a moment to spare for such trivial affairs as eating, but cognitive functioning dramatically decreases without regular sustenance. So I came up with a brilliant scheme. Lick honey throughout the day for quick and easy nourishment. Only now there's none to be had, as I've licked it all up. We could start beekeeping, I guess. Honey hippos does have a ring to it. And again, I'm not sure how many people use the high-speed honey service. Hey, at least you're, you know, imaginative. What's this? What's this? Do I need this, that, or the other? No. I'm flying free and feeling fine. I finished all my assigned work, which means now I have 3 delicious days for my personal research. I'll eat and sleep when I'm dead, but until then, alchemy. Right. Then, congratulations? Well, that wasn't exactly helpful. I am ever so sorry to have kept you waiting. It's all here, packed up safely and hardly singed at all. I would like you to take this to a colleague of mine at Plakistan. He's an alchemist named Yezhan. We've built... well built for a bookish type. Handsome, you can't miss him. Aw, yeah, I know Yezhan. Oh, you're acquainted, are you? What a small world indeed. He's still the same as ever, watching over his little one and Plakistan alike. He requested replenishments for medicinal supplies, so hopefully this should tide him over. I also threw in a handful of finished samples, and the whole explosion incident stays between us, yes? Now, if you excuse me, I should eat something before my hands start shaking again. Oh, but do give him my regards. And these people just don't want to eat. They'd rather study and research and figure things out. These alchemists don't seem to stop for nothing, even meals. Ain't no denying their work's important, but it's a miracle they haven't keeled over by now. What if the victuals came to them? But I'm getting ahead of myself. This package ain't gonna ride to Plaka's stand on his lonesome. Introduce me to this Yezum when we get there, will you? I think you just figured out your delivery service. Not just packages, but food delivery. Meal delivery. You're gonna be a good old Uber Eats, I guess. No, DoorDash. Oh, hey, look at that. That's another thing that I'm gonna do eventually. Because once you're done sightseeing... There we go. Once you're done sightseeing, you can get, Wow, really? The heck? Well, how's this supposed to work, huh? Ah! My gosh, this is so picky. Oh, come on. There we go. Such a pain. Anyway, if you do all the sightseeing, you get portraits, picture frames. And, you know, for someone with a house, it might be nice. You know, change them out every once in a while. Here we go. Block a stand. Woo! Meow. Pop. Yezem, what up, my friend? How the baby? Jaeger, what a pleasant surprise. I knew a shipment would be arriving soon, but I never expected you to be with it. Are you playing the part of Carter these days, then? I'm just a little bit of everything. The alchemist who sent this said it's herbs for medicine and something about finished samples, too? Is that so? I know how busy the work keeps them. It's very generous of them to send ready concoctions. I wanted to get straight to work replenishing our medicinal stores, so your prompt arrival is welcome indeed. Oh, if props you want, you ain't gotta look no further. The Hippo Rider's delivering anything you want to anywhere in a flash. Of course, we're always fine-tuning our carts and services, so as to better, serve the area. Seeing as you're one looking out for folks over here, I want to pitch you an idea. My impression is that folks over at the Great Work are so busy, they barely have time to eat. It can't be good for the alchemy, not to mention the alchemists. I'm thinking we start delivering fresh food by Hunger, Harry, and Hippo. Only, starting a service just for a handful of peaky alchemists ain't exactly gonna pay the rent. You think folks here could use some grub runners? I do believe so. And it's been a long tradition to send food to those working in the jungle, so I'm fairly certain you'll find our residents amenable to such a service. As these hot and humid climes tend to spoil foodstuff easily, we like to deliver meals as soon as they are prepared. However, transporting victuals in this jungle can prove somewhat dangerous. You mean the smell attracts all sorts of hungry critters, right? Precisely. And what with our fighting fit currently healed or engaged in other matters, we simply haven't the manpower to spare on escorting meals. But our hippos are a different story. Hippo cart can outrun most anything in this jungle, so you ain't gotta worry on that front. Thanks for weighing in. I gotta consult with my associates, but something tells me you can look forward to fresh meals from now on. Call it a lunch hunch. Alright, Jaeger, let's head back to Savannah for a team meeting. Okay. Got our Beast Tribe quest done. So it's gonna be 3 new tribe quests that I am going to do for a Machinist. And then the rest will go to Reaper. It was just as you said, Jaeger. Asking around earned us some bright ideas. Thinking something good, boss? Food, Maru. Eats! We're gonna deliver meals with these wheels. Eats? Mouthwatering meals delivered wherever? Whenever? Wish I could order something. We got it cinched, boss. Ain't nothing that deliver faster or fresher than our carts. Hold your hippos, Maru. We still got some sorting out. Where are we going to get this food in the first place? Taking meals from Plakistan to the jungle is one thing, but if we gotta ride all the way to Yildirim or Razahan for ready-mades... Good point. Popular dishes be hard to keep in stock. What if we had a kitchen here? We could make our own meals. Huh. Yeah, fresh ingredients from merchants in Yildirim, daily catch from fishers in Oculi. And most importantly, we get an endless supply of food. Might be genius, boss. Wait here, I'll have a kitchen going in no time. That bow just looks so... wrong. Like it's incomplete. It needs more animation magic. So, there we go. We've got delivery carts, and we've got a kitchen. Now we're delivering meals. You could almost make this a restaurant. Thanks to Maru's enthusiasm, Svarna has a new kitchen. Hippo's Rider's reputation has risen formerly delinquent carters. Risen to formerly delinquent carters. Make the most of their expanded services to help improve their social standing. There we go. Now, up to Trusted. I don't know how many levels there are, but... I'm not gonna read these. I'm just gonna run and get them. And that leaves us 30 minutes to go to Razat Han and finish up all those world quests. Fly, fly. Am I going in? Must be going. I think I need to go up on that cliff. Or that castle. One of the two. Oh, even further. Oh, I saw a vista. There we are. Ooh. Oh, I thought they were blasphemies. Cute little turtle you got there. You know, one day Jaeger's gonna need a glamour shoot as well. Don't know when. But hopefully before the next expansion comes in. Oof. Hit that tree. Da 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 da. There's that. Alright, rouse it on, here we go. Wasn't so foggy, I could see where I'm going. I just gonna have to take a guess. Go a little bit to the right. Oh, no, I was off. Oh, left. There we go. I have no preference, just let me in. Okay. All of the Radiant Host. Oh. There we go. Jaeger, you return. Pray tell, what's news from my homeland? Well, we killed the blasphemy. Extraordinary, and a chance at peace with Sahajin? These are heartening tidings indeed. Without a doubt, you have helped dispel the pall of despair that once hung all of Vilbrand. Our people now bask in a newfound hope. I must share the news with the others. Full glad they'll be here that the threat to Limsa Lominsa is no more. Thank you again, my friend. Dun da da da. You can now dye the job-specific gear for the level 90 delete DPS. Woohoo! Means... there we go. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this right now. I'm probably not going to change it, but I just want to see. That looks pretty dope. I mean, it's not even metal and it looks dope. Blue is my favorite color, which is why I like being a Dragoon, because the Dragoon color is usually blue. Damn, that's also good. Now we're starting to get green. Huh. That almost looks relatively similar. But no, that one's that's much darker, so... It's still nice. And what else do we got here? Like a silver blue. And that's a dark silver. Nah. Alright. How close is this to the original? Oh. It's like shinier, but darker too. Ooh, look at that. That looks nice. Raptor blue? I won't choose it. It's a little faded. Eh. There we go. Good deep blue. Storm blue? Yeah, that might be nice. What are you having against that? No, don't have any of that just sitting around. There's this. How closely related? You lose a whole lot more of the detail when it's dyed. Still, it's a nice color. No. Something doesn't feel right. Void Blue just seemed like it was the right one. Midnight Blue... too dark. Too gray. Too purple. And then there's this. I mean... I love being a Dragoon, but that is, like, vibrant. And then there's this turquoise. If I do... this... it's nice. But that's not. And then where's the... here's the pastel blue. No. Dark blue? What's the difference between that and... is it midnight blue? So dark blue... if I had to choose between these two, and obviously these are harder to find, guess I would go midnight, but I don't want to go midnight because it's darker compared to... nah. Storm blue... yeah, I think I might want to go Storm Blue. That or just, keep it as is. And keep the detail. Okay, next we've got... Tank. Welcome back. I pray you brought glad tidings. Yeah, I defeated a blasphemy. Gleipnir slain? You brought joy to me on an otherwise uneventful day. Of course I had complete faith in your success, but I had begun to worry ever so slightly when you didn't return as quickly as I anticipated. Well, I had to defeat some other blasphemies, so sue me! I shall report your success to the envoys at once. If we have further need of you, I pray you will answer our call. I can now dye that job specific. Okay. I think... yeah, it's the Doman over here. And only Bard can do this. Master Jaeger, you are returned. What word from Doma? We defeated the blasphemy. Blasphemy is no more? That's the most wonderful news. I must inform the other delegates at once. Thank you again for answering our summons. Another threat should rear its dastardly head. I pray we count on your assistance again. Quick and dry. Okay. I'm not really much of a bard, but I still want to, like, see. Here we go. Die. Well, that's what it looks like in ink blue. Looks nice. Yeah, I don't want it all blue. One color be nice. And usually, like, whenever I'm bard, I like to just make things green. Because, I mean, Ranger, hunter of the forest, Jaeger Forester. It just kind of goes with the idea. I didn't originally create this character to be a hunter of the forest. No, it was more of just for the tribute to my heritage. I both have German and English blood in me, so Jaeger's the German side and Forrester is the English side, and it was just a really good name. And this was back before I even started playing Final Fantasy XI, so this character was created back in the Dungeons and Dragons days. 2004? And it's kept. Yeah, marsh green looked good. And the hat... I mean, I could just lose the hat. Nah, it goes with the ensemble. I could just keep everything else the same. But, once again, I'm not a bard, per se. I don't even have the dies hanging around my inventory. Alright, back to... I want to get rid of some of my red tombstones, because I can. And I need to be here for that. So, I have my tank. So the other thing is Dragoon. Now let's actually see if I'm going to use this gear. Miming. Mime? That all of them? That's all of them. So that's what you look like. It's scale mail. I just don't like the boots. I don't like the whole claw-looking feel. But hey. That's what I can go for. So. I guess let's start with... headpiece. That ain't the headpiece. Headpiece is up here. And then... let's go with... body. Yes, yes. Should go for accessories, but... get the gear first. Okay. Oh, where are you? You're here. Whip. Whip. Back out. And where are the gloves? It had to have dropped in here somewhere. There they are. Okay. There we go. That is caught up, so... now what I can do... and unlock the island. And then there's Hildebrand. And Pandemonium. So those will be my important ones that I do next stream. It is 8 till 11 o'clock. This would be a good place to stop instead of starting something for just 8 minutes, right? Alright, so next stream will be Thursday, 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We'll be back in Final Fantasy XIV. Probably will go through Pandemonium, because I still need to get some sense of tombstones to finish it out before part 3 comes up. So I'm just going to use Pandemonium to get the little bit of tombstones from there until it's all been caught up with. I will do Hildebrand as much as I hate it, but I'm gonna hold that off for as long as I can so we can make a dedicated series to just you guys watching me just hate every single step, every single quest that I go through. I don't know when we're gonna come back to Thunder, and maybe whenever things get back to normal around here, whenever I have a regular day job. Tuesdays will be Jaeger, Thursdays will be Thunderin, or I'll switch off, who knows. But for now, let's just call it a night, yeah? For those that are still around here, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it very much. Feel free to hit that follow button, join my Discord, and I'll see you next time, yeah? Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one. Good rest. Take care.